Hello everybody, and what do? Bring you guys another analysis video, and today we are going to help out SouljaSleet's Daisy versus Sora. Now he was having trouble with this and he asked for assistance, and that's where your boy come in. So we're going to look at what went down up in here, so the next time he fights this Sora, he can pull out the W. Now if you guys want me to analyze matches up yourselves, you can join my Discord, link description below, and there's a section in there where you can post videos so I can analyze it and help you get better. So let's check out what went down up in here. Oh, very small mistake, and look what that mistake led to. Alright, so we're gonna go back. We're going to go back. Now, first mistake already is doing that. The sword's on the other side of the map. You're under the platform, and you're doing up airs. Now, people tend to do this if they anticipate that the opponent's gonna jump, but in this case, doing that, even if Sora was to jump at you, you wouldn't have caught him. So don't need to do that. And then you approach, doing it again, and you're about to get blasted with a fireball. So you're fighting this guy, start a match. You have no idea what he's gonna do, how he's gonna approach you, if he's going to approach you, if he's gonna use a physical attack, or if he's gonna use special moves like his projectile. You have no idea. So you shouldn't be starting a match doing stuff like that, because they could just leave you open, as you see here. Now a lot of Peach and Daisy players, when they learn float text and whatnot, they usually just do it just to do it, when it has no reason, no purpose, just to I guess want to show people that they can do all tech skills, look all fancy and whatnot. I'm not saying that's you, but I noticed that a lot, that people, they just do these type of things and it has no purpose. And in this case, you did the up airs, which there was no need to, and it led to you about to eat a fireball. So yeah, if the opponent's not close to you and you're doing stuff like this, don't do it, because it could just put you in a bad spot. You literally gain nothing, and you're giving your opponent, in this case Sora, an opportunity to blast you with a fireball. Good. Oh, okay, another thing, do not float the way you did. Okay, all this was good. Okay, you got hit, you were too close, fine. Don't do that. What you just did here, do not do that. This is one of the most common habits I see from all levels of Peach and Daisy, whether they're new, whether they've been playing for a while, veterans, or even top players. Top players are freaking guilty of this. They will float at a distance like this. Sora's on the other side of the map. You floating like this, you are no threat to Sora whatsoever. In this case, you're putting yourself in a threatening situation. You're putting yourself in danger. Because in this case, he got Tungaga. So he can just shoot it, which he does. You try to float again, and now you have to pull back. Which, if you would have stood on the ground and he does something like that, you probably could have rolled towards him to get past it. And now you're close to Sora, so you don't gotta worry about his projectiles. So now you just gotta worry about his ground and air attacks. But yeah, don't do that, because I talked about this too many times in my videos. So I'm not gonna keep going on about it, but don't. You gotta learn how to fight on the ground. A lot of Peach and Daisy players, they're mostly in the air. They don't have much of a ground game. And having a ground game can save them a lot. It can make things a lot easier. Alright, good evasion. Alright. You got close to Sora? It was it looked like you didn't do anything. Here, you jumped and you did something. You could have Either ground float nair or ground float bear. Either one of those two would have been fine. If I had to guess, it looked like you were trying to go for a floating there. But either way, if you're that close, or you're approaching, ground float bear or ground float nair. Either one of those would have been fine. So if you try to do something like this from this close, now he should have got blasted. Could have punished him for that. Okay. You could have like that could have been avoided. Like you should have just drifted back a little bit. Like you're moving closer towards the stage. Like in a situation like this, nah. Either go for the ledge or recover low. But the fact that you try to go towards the stage, or try to land on top of it, led to that. So see, now this is another example of what I was talking about, where approaching from the air, it's not. See, because you try to do it in air, and it puts you in a situation where you got blasted. So air approaches like that's no. Take that out of your game. Don't do that. Like what I want you to like focus on after watching this is focus, or anybody watching this in general, focus on the ground game. Learn how to fight on the ground. Learn how to move on the ground. I'm not saying don't ever go in the air, because there's situations where floating there is good. Alright, or the situation where you would want to do that over being on the ground. But in terms of approaching, when the opponent's not close and you're just floating going towards them, and then you want to come at them with an attack, no. Look what happened. So yeah, don't do that. Also, in this matchup with Sora, you really don't want to be having air battles with him, because his nair, it's just gonna flat out beat out anything you try to just approach him with. Like, it's not worth having air battles with him. So that's why in this match you really want to like stay on the ground. And since Sora's kind of floating, when he jumps, it takes a while for him to come on the ground, so it makes it easier to like shark him or look for dare if he wants to come down with a dare. If he does, you move out the way, and if not, you just stay under him and up air him. No. Alright, go back. Alright. You gotta turn up. You see where you are? That's where you want to stay. Keep this. Take a screenshot if you freaking have to. But where you are right now, when your opponent is recovering or they grab the ledge, that is where you want to stay with a turn up in hand. Don't move up like that. And then you stood here blocking, and then you try to. You're playing too many guessing games. If you would have stood where you were, if Sora was to try to jump off the ledge in side B, you can get ready for it. If he gets up from the ledge, you can just pressure him, see if he's gonna jump or whatever, and then react accordingly. If he does anything aggressive off the ledge, well, in this case maybe like get up attack or something, which he probably wouldn't do from where you are, but either way, he gets up from the ledge, he's in a crap spot. He's either gonna jump at you or he's gonna run towards you. Which, if you see any of that, you can just pull away and then get ready to counterattack accordingly, depending on what he's doing. But the fact that one, you shielding near the ledge, which he could probably just roll or jump, or just get up from the ledge inside B, get back off for free. You did that, and then also Toad. Now this is a guaranteed punish. Anybody sees this, you're gonna get hit. Which he decides to do a get up. Yeah, he could have hit you for that, but he didn't, and he let you get away with that. But yeah, you do something like that against a top player, they'll blow you off of that. Luckily for you, he didn't. He just, he just let you get away with that. See, and this is why we don't jump. So like against Sora, so you want to stay mostly grounded. You don't jump to him like that. Stay on the ground. See what he does when he well, in general, when somebody's in the air, you don't really want to chase them. See, this was good. That was good. Even though you didn't get the hit, that was still good. Because at least if you miss, okay, fine. You don't put yourself in danger. All right. Okay, here's a tip with this, because I notice a lot of people, they have problems when Sora does a side B. Whenever he touches your shield with a side B, he's screwed. You don't have to keep shielding and wait for the second one. You can punish him. So whenever you see that, you can bear, or honestly, you can up B him out of shield. Like if he's really close like this, and you're not confident with like doing bears out of shield or whatever in there, like you can just up B out of shield. But either way, when he does this, he's not safe. Like you don't gotta sit there and hold that. And yeah, forward smash out of shield is too slow. Yeah, see again, don't jump. But we already know, so I'm assuming like as the match goes on, you're probably gonna be in the air a lot trying to approach him. But now you know, you gotta stay on the ground. Look, you see that? Yo, hold on. Let's go back. Go back. This is what I'm talking about. Look at this. Alright, so you gotta turn up, right? You jump, you double jump, fast forward. Alright, good. You did it again. You're staying on the ground. Look, you see? You went through the freaking thunder. Remember what I was saying before? Like when you were floating and you did it and the thunder was coming towards you and it was forcing you to like move back and you didn't really get anything. This time you stood on the ground. Now look, you are close to Sora. He's in a crap spot. And on top of that, he's on top of a platform. When you got a turn up in your hand, see? I want you to keep this in mind. Look at this. Beautiful situation, beautiful spot. You see how it looks like when you stand the ground? So if you got turned up in your hand, look, you just got rid of thunder and now you're close to Sora. He can't do that anymore. He can't use his projectiles. And okay, that was okay. You went for an up air, he just happened to move. But either way, you did it and you was fine. Alright, so either you put your opponent in a crap spot and you get the hit. If you don't get the hit, you are safe. Alright, it's all about being safe here. You don't do anything that's gonna leave you in a situation where you're in a crap spot. Alright, so that was good. Okay, situation here again. Okay. He's in the air. You should stay on the ground. There's no need. Because he's all the way up there and you just wasted your turn up. Alright, turn up situation. Now it's gone. So yeah. Again, Sora, he's floaty. So when he jumps, right, he kind of puts himself in a crap spot. Because when he falls pretty slow. The only way he's going to touch the ground fast is if he does it there. Which, again, just look out for it. But yeah, there's no need to do that. Again, just stay on the ground. You stay on the ground and the opponent lands like they're falling towards you while you're on the ground. You can get ready for anything. If they come down with an attack, you can get ready for it. If they air dodge, you can get ready for it. In Sora's case, if he does a counter, you can get ready for it. You don't have to be that close. They do anything like that, you just stand a few feet away and you got that turn up right there. Just punish from a distance. And then when you do that, you can get close and you can catch the turn up like you did last time. When you hit him and then you went in, you down tilt it and caught the turn up, which is good. Because the down tilt hits, well, you already know what happens. If it doesn't hit, that's fine. You down tilt, safe pressure, they can't punish you, and you get your turn up back, and then you just rinse and repeat. You recycle. See what I mean? So, yeah, don't jump. Stay on the ground. Because you would have stood on the ground and he landed on the platform, you could have possibly up-aired him, might have hit. If not, whatever, you get platform pressure and you're like slowly eating his shield. See, and then you try to jump there to like chase with like Nair, which it didn't work. The range is slow. Even if you would have did fair, you're still too slow. So again, don't just stay on the ground. I think you try to jump at him. That's why you got hit. Go for the ledge. Go for the ledge. That's why I said go for the ledge. Okay. No. Okay, let's see. Let's look at the situation here. So you hit him. This, I wouldn't recommend doing this. Because if he side B's, you would have got hit. Luckily for you, he didn't. He does thunder. Which, now you're forced to pull back. Because he could have side B or use his projectiles. In this case, thunder. He could have done the fireball. So there's no need for that. Just stay on the ledge. Like right here, that distance you was at before you ran up, you should have just stood right there. You would have been fine. Now this, I don't recommend like too much. Like you should have just stood where you were and see what he does. Okay, now your turnip is gone. Oh, he grabbed the last twice. Good, good. I like what you're doing here. You're moving in and out. Like this is really good because in the case that he tries to do a side B, which you might have been looking for, I'm not sure. I don't know what your thought process were, but either way, that was good. So if he does a side B, you know, you'll be at the right distance to react to it. You know, you block it and then you just punish him out of shield. Just always remember, like if he touches your shield once with side B, you can punish him before he can do the other one and get away or even counterattack you. Like he just touches it once, that shit, you should blow him up. Like depending on how close it is, a simple punish which you won't get much is you could just probably up B out of shield. Like if you're close enough, that's good. Or if you're confident with your tech skills, you know, bear Nair out of shield. But he is not safe. Hell, anything, you can probably just jab out of shield if you want, you know, just shield drop in range. But yeah. Good. You see how you're on the ground and he's having a hard time hitting you? See? Now, you see? We're gonna look at this one more time. Cause I really need people to understand, and in your case, Sleet, I need you to realize, like when you stay on the ground, it makes it harder for your opponent to hit you, and you know you see situations where you can get a hit. Like your boy know what he talking about. So look, you see that? Good, beautiful. All right. Oh, now you got a stitch. All right. You see how you held the turnip in your hand long when you got a stitch face? Treat every turnip like you got a freaking stitch. Good. Shoot, don't talk about recovered load, man. Makes it harder for your opponent to hit you. Also, just a tip. I'm pretty sure you can net a fireball. I've done it before. I'm pretty sure. And you try to jump, then he just does a forward smash, which is not the safest thing to do up close, but yeah, moving on. But yeah, you saw that situation right there where you were just on the ground. Like the time where you were on the ground, Sora was having a hard time hitting you, and it created situations where you could win neutral, get a hit, and then start doing what you wanted. Wait, hold on 1 second. Oh, we got combos. Wait, give me a minute. Give me a minute. I think my music is a bit too loud. I don't know if it was loud. Alright, sorry about that. Alright. Back to the match. Let me see. Assistant. Okay, we're good. I just have to make sure. I want to blow out your eardrums. Alright, back. Oh, hold on. We had stitch face combos here. Alright, so what did you do? Okay, we got a stitch, first pluck. Nice, blow up, nice, nice. Oh, he dead. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. So you got those, nice. And that was good. Now, so you have an early lead? You see how you playing right now? This is good. So you got the kill. You got turnip in your hand. Like, it hadn't even been 10 seconds and his stock is gone. So now you got turnip in your hand. You're not tossing it right away. You're looking for an opening. You're moving around. Nice. You ain't tossed the turnip yet after he did the fairs, which might have been able to punish him, but that was good. Alright, one more time, we gotta look at it. So look, moving. No, go back here. Alright, so we're moving. See that? Dip, up air. You won't get the hit. Be safe. He was able to block in time, so you ain't toss the turnip. Now that I look at it, so that was actually good. Because most people, they'll toss the turnip on the shield when something is like kind of safe, and then the turnip's gone. But what did you try to do there? Oh, hold on, what was that? Because you probably could. That's a dash attack right there. It looked like you tried to fair. I think you tried to go for another there and you messed up. See, this match I like more because you're more grounded. There you go, pull away. Go for the ledge. Go for the ledge. Okay, good. Nice. See? Thank you. I don't know what it is, like all this stuff I was talking about last match. It's like this game. I said stay grounded. You're grounded. If somebody's in the air, don't chase them. Just wait for them to calm down. You waited for them to just land, and look. You get him in the air, turn up, okay. He air dodges that, or he catches it. See, that time shit is still on the ground again. But this is so much better. This is what I'm talking about. So you're in the corner, being safe. All right, you got out the corner. You didn't try to get out the corner and attack him. Good. Okay, you're taking your time. Nice. Just keep him near the ledge. Beautiful. Look at that. See, man, I know what I'm talking about out here. Oof. Oh, your flow's gone. Could this been avoided? Oh, just happened to hit you. Hey, you did save your jump, but that's why in situations like that I always say don't burn your float. Like I don't like burning my float like that. Just because of situations where, you know, what happens, he hits you out of it and then he puts you in a spot where, you know, you up he counters. But you're still doing good. Nice dash attack. Okay. Yeah, you know, I'm pretty sure that the fireballs you can nair it. I am pretty sure you can go in training mode and like test that out. But I am confident you can nair. I'm pretty sure I've done it like a few times before. So if he has the fireball, cause like see the turnip canceled it, right? He shot a fireball and the turnip canceled it. Let me see, like right here. Yeah. So yeah, if he's shooting fireballs and he has it, just pay attention to his magic slot. If he has it, you can approach with a nair or a bear just to get closer. So that's another tip. Fighting Sora. Yeah, see, don't jump like that. You know, approaching the air. And you one of the characters you do not want to be having air wars with. It's not worth. Yeah, see, again, a majority of the time when you got in the air, like approaching, you lost the war, and now you're giving him a chance to bring this back when you had a sick lead. Yeah, you gotta calm down with the fairs. Ooh, that was a risky dare, especially the percent you was at, but you got the hit. Don't try to land near the opponent. Like I said, just recover like this. You want to be doing this more often. Every now and then you can kind of mix it up. Wait, what happened to you here? Why did you die? Let's see, what did you do? You got up. Oh, you rolled into it. And led to this. Okay. Well, yeah, I was saying like, Again, just recover low as usual. But every now and then, you can like try to land onto stage to mix it up. But just keep in mind that when you recover, you want to go more, towards the ledge. Either grab the ledge or recover low. Because it's harder for the opponent to hit you that way. You're not, a sitting duck. Okay? Yeah, I was going to say go for the ledge. I thought you were going to do it, so I'm like, I'm not going to say it. But yeah, you try to land on top of him. Okay. You got to stop trying to land near him. He just did that. He just did it. All right. He tried to go for the grab, I think. And oh no, not like this. Not like this. Count. Oh, I'm gonna say counter, but now that I look at it, counter was gonna work. But was that the set? I think it was. Was it? Yeah, it was. All right. I want to look back at a few things here. Okay, so the first mistake there, you're trying to land on top of him. So you get hit. You get hit once. You try to dare. I talked about this so many times coming down with their video, so we're just gonna move on. Just know that's bad. Now, after getting hit the second time, you should be going towards the ledge, which you air dodge and land on platform, which is fine. So either the ledge or this. But at least you're not trying to land on top of him, so that was good. Now you gotta turn up in your hand. You try to toss it at the wrong time. Get in the air. The approach. See that? Approaching him from the air like that puts you in a crap spot like this. Alright, now this situation. He tried to down smash, and that's what led to that. Wasn't worth, because he probably could have just, if he grabbed when he grabbed the ledge, I think he still had iframe, so that down smash wouldn't even worked. Just led to. All right. So the way you played this match at the start was good. But the moment you got him to his last stock, that's when you started going back to the stuff you were doing game one. As you're approaching the air, every time you get hit, you try to land on top of Sora or near him, which puts you in a crap spot. And mainly those two things is what like really cost you this match here, because you had it. You literally had it. But just approaching the air and trying to land on top of him, it puts you in a crap spot where stuff like this happened. So if you would have kept doing what you were doing game one, the beginning of this game, staying on the ground, fighting with a turnip in your hand, like treating every turnip like it's a stitch face, you would have been just fine. Because the first stock, you just obliterate him with a stitch face. The second stock, there was no RNG, nothing. You just flat out were just being safe as hell, and you were just blowing him up with whatever he was trying to do. Then third game, again, those habits just kicked in. So now you know what to do, which by instinct you were doing it at the beginning of this game. But now that you're more aware of it, just keep that in mind. And next time you fight this guy, you can just beat them up. Just remember, overall, just stay grounded. Don't have air wars with Sora. Do not approach Sora in the air. Don't float in neutral like that, because you're literally not gonna gain anything out of it. Especially a character that has a projectile that can just hit you from a distance. So floating like that, you're not putting any type of fear in the opponent whatsoever. There is no threat. No threat. Alright? So stay grounded. Don't be in the air a lot. When you have a turn up in your hand, treat it like it's a switch phase. Don't toss it right away. If the opponent does something and they can block, where you have a turn up in your hand, do not toss it. Do not toss in the shield, because they disappear in shield. Unlike melee, where you toss a turn up on shield, it doesn't disappear. You can re-grab it. Why they took that out in future Smash games, I don't know. I wish it was still there, but whatever. It is what it is. Got to deal with it. See anything else? Yeah, that's about it. And just remember the Sora specific tips, like you can nair and bear the fireball. If he side B's your shield just once and he has 2 more left, you can hit him before the other ones come out. So just keep that in mind. And whenever you get Sora in the air, if you're under him, you can act like you're gonna attack him and then don't do anything, because you need to check if they're gonna do it there. If they do it there, that's a hard punish. If they don't do it, then just up air, because outside of there he can't really land with like nair or anything like that. You're just gonna hit him. So just keep that in mind. Every time you get Sora in the air, check for double jump, and just remember he falls slow, and always check for a dare. Always check that. Any character that has a move that they could just fall to the ground with fast, that just launches them, like Yoshi's down there. I mean, Yoshi's down B, Bowser's down B, Sora's there. Any moves like that, always check for those first. Characters that got moves like that, always check. If you don't see it, then alright, now I'm just going there, you're gonna land, I'm just up air you, toss a serpent there. And yeah, that's basically it. So hopefully this video helped you, and next time you fight the Sora, you can beat his ass. And anyone else that watched, hopefully this will help for you too. If you have trouble with Sora, you guys can learn from this. So thank you all for watching, and again, if you guys want me to analyze videos of yourselves, you can join my Discord. There's a section there. You can post videos, and I will look at them, turn them to a YouTube video, and analyze it. So you guys have the video, use that as a guideline for your habits, and kill them, and you become better players. So until next time, my friends, have the good day. Bye bye.